Hey girls, Susan here. Okay, mommy confessions. I think I've done all the things you guys just mentioned. Yes, I let them pick up candy and food off the floor and blow it off and eat it. And which is funny because I'm such a germ freak, but once I had kids, I had to let that germ thing go. And yes, I've let them eat things like ice cream sandwiches at inappropriate times, such as dinner. I don't often do that, but I have definitely been like, oh, whatever, just eat it. And yes, I also always let my kids run around the house all day long in their underpants or in their diapers. In fact, Julia is pretty much her standard wardrobe around the house is just underpants, which actually really reduces the amount of photos I have of her around the house because it really impacts photo ops and video ops is the fact that she's never has enough clothes on. So yeah, so that's not very good. And but to make it even worse, for example, last night, as she was running around in her underpants and her friend was over, and she wanted to go outside and say goodbye to her friend in her underpants, and we just live in a little townhouse complex, and I'm like, oh, whatever, fine, go outside in your underpants. So she went running out and bye bye, and then started running all down the street and had to chase after her and bought some clothes after her, put a dress on her as we walked her friend home. So yeah, I'm guilty of all of those things. I probably, yeah, have lots of mommy confessions. Um, yeah, oh, there's probably just so many, and I have to stop and think a bit more. Maybe I'll add another comment in a little while. I'll think of some more. Um, but definitely, yeah, all things kind of food related. I sort of weaken on this and that. And um, yeah, oh, one other little thing is sometimes I'll just like pretend I don't see them doing something that's kind of bad, and I'm just like, oh, she's coloring quietly. She's coloring all over the table. I know it'll wash off later, but I should probably tell her not to color on the table, but she's doing it quietly, so I'll just kind of pretend I don't see for a little while, and then I'll be like, oh, what did you do? You're not supposed to color on the table, and then of course I just let her clean it up. It cleans up really easily because it's washable crayons, so it's kind of a little bit of just pretending to ignore. So, but I probably have lots more. I'll add more later.